Hello everyone, welcome to Thursday Night Live and combination of Card Design Thursday. So I actually filmed Card Design Thursday 2 or 3 times today and I just could not get it done because of kiddos. I usually make my cards on Wednesday night. However, we had a late night at church last night. And so, yeah, it didn't get done until this morning. So I was trying to film it, and it just would not let me. They would not let me get it filmed. So I thought I would do it tonight with you. And as soon as some people get on here, then I'll just flip the camera down and we'll just go from there and get started. Hello. I'm trying to read the comments. I don't know why. I have it on my computer, I have my laptop up, but I don't know why it's not showing me that. Let me go try something else. I think I need to go from my home page. Hello there, good evening. Hey Jackie, hey Teresa, oh I'm so glad you're awake. Are you back from your vacation yet, Jackie? I've been doing pretty good, just staying busy, and kids are keeping me busy, and I'm having fun with them though. Oh good, did you have a good time? I know you had a good time. I've been watching your videos. Good evening to whoever come in. I'm trying to... Oh boy, my computer's slow loading up here tonight. There we go. Just testing it out and making sure it works. There we go. I'm sure you do have a lot to share. Alright, well, I know it's late and I hate to start with just a little bit of, you know, people can just jump in. So, like I was saying, I usually do my Card Design Thursday earlier in the day, had it filmed. I have already made two cards, because I actually had it filmed almost all the way to the end, and then I had kids exploding on me, so yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do it during nap time, but nap time didn't last very long. So anyway, we're going to be making a card. I saw some card designs I like. You know, I try to get inspiration from different places and stuff, and I saw a card design that I really liked a lot, but I want to kind of change it up and make it my own. So we're going to be using this little stamp set right here that I got from Create at Home with G this past week. And I don't know where the other one packaging is. I'm sure it's in my craft room. As you can tell, I'm not in my craft room. But I'm using a little sentiment stamp from the other one that I got called Cuppa Cuppa. So, anyway. Yeah, Jackie, those were nice. Oh, it's so neat to meet crafting friends, is it not? So anyway, let's get started. Okay, everybody, close your eyes. I'm going to pull you down, pull my camera down here, and get started. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, I'm using this cream colored cardstock, and I hope you can see okay. And I'm using some pink cardstock. And we're actually going to cut 2 card bases out. So I'm going to cut our regular, you know, this is 11. I'm going to cut cut my paper 5.5. Let's put that down the middle. And then just fold it. I normally would use my scoreboard, but you know, it's big and I didn't want to drag it in here at the table. Oh, I'm so glad, Teresa. Maybe I should start doing my card design Thursday live on Thursday nights. Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing with the white cardstock. So that's going to be 5.5. And I think I might have cut this one too short. Darn it, I hope I didn't cut it at 5. You know, I'm telling you, it's been a day. It's been a day. One of my kiddos did not want to behave. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, good. I cut them the same size. Okay, then we put those to the side, and then we're going to take a scrap here, and we're going to cut this one at 2.5. We're going to cut a strip that's 2.5 by 2.5. And then we're going to cut a pink strip that's 2 3/8. We want it to be just a little bit smaller here. I love my Cricut trimmer. So it should fit in side of this nicely, and it does. Okay. So then we're going to put the paper aside. We're through with that. We do need the trimmer for one more thing, and I'm going to show you. This is going to be a double layer card. This Cricut trimmer is really good. I love my Cricut trimmer. I did not do a good job folding that paper in half though. See, that's why I should have used my score tool and scored it on my trimmer. But, you know, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to get rid of half of this. Okay, so this is going to be a double card like this, but see once you stick it in how this sticks out. So I'm taking the whole card base and I'm just going to put it on the edge of the trimmer. So maybe not even quite 1/8, but maybe 1/8. And taking that off so that when it sticks in here like this, you don't see the edges aren't poking out. And I'm going to do the same thing for the top. May uses one of these too. You actually can go to Cricut.com, and they have these on sale all the time. But you can go to Cricut.com, and you can order these. I think they're normally priced around 10 or 11. No. Probably, I think $14 or $15. But anyway, they run them on sale all the time. But then you can go to Cricut.com and you can put in May Made It as a code. And you get 20% off plus free shipping. Okay, so now that fits perfect in there. Now, what we're going to do is, this is going to be a split card. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it. Okay, let me just show you real quick. On the cutting board, when you're looking at things, you always have your inches and stuff over here, and then the arm that expands. Then over here, you have about a 2-inch allowance over here. You can measure up 2 inches. And so, yeah, get you one, Jackie. You'll like it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the front of the card off. So, and you can cut your paper if you want to, but I just like doing it like this. So I take it all the way to, if you can see this, I take it all the way to the edge so that I'm getting about 2 inches of the front part of the card. And I'm going to take that off. So that's going to leave this right here on it. So when I put my card in, this card in, you're going to see it like this. So you're going to have a flap here, and then you're going to open it up and have it inside of the card as well. Okay, so I am done with the trimmer. Alright, if anybody wants to know anything along the way, just, if you have questions, put them in caps so that I can see them. I'll try to answer everybody. I'm checking over there. So, on the inside of this card, I'm going to be using, oh no, where did it go? Okay. I have another stamp that I'm going to be using on the inside. I don't know where it is right now. But I am going to be using this sentiment that says, thank you for being my friend. And what I did was, if you can see this, you can't see 5 and the 8. Just remember, the little tiny lines are 16ths. Hi, Michelle. And hi, Chris. The little tiny lines, let me show you. Okay. These little, this is inch size. These little tiny lines right here. Okay, the big line right here is 1/4 of an inch. And then 3/4 of an inch, and then an inch. The little tiny lines in between the bigger ones are 16ths of an inch. And let me go talk amongst yourselves. Let me go grab my other scoreboard and I can show you. Okay, I am back. Oh, wait a minute. I found my other stamp that I was looking for. It was on the back side. Okay, so this is the We Are Memory Keepers scoreboard. And it is marked. If you have trouble seeing, it is fully marked. Okay. It's, hi, Crafting with Heart. It's marked 8/16. 16ths. So if you have problems seeing, so see, like 1/8, 1/8 is before 1 inch, and then it has an 8, and then 1/4 of an inch, and then 3/8 is right before 1/2 an inch. So actually these are 8s, I think. But anyway, this is clearly marked out for you. So if you have trouble figuring out the measurements and stuff, if you get a We Are Memory Keepers cutting board, and it has the scoreboard on it too, it opens up full size, and then you have a scoreboard as well. If you get one of those, it has the markings for you. You have a Martha Stewart one. Yeah, they don't have, she doesn't mark hers. This is the stamp set that I'm using for the for the sentiment. It says, thank you for being my friend. And it's a straight one, but all I did was curve it on here because it's you know, it's flexible and see-through clear. You can manipulate these however you want. And then I'm going to use VersaFine ink. When I stamp sentiments, I always use VersaFine pigment ink because, this right here, and I get this from Amy Made It, because it stamps words out awesome. Hi, Susan. And so I'm just going to go in the middle of the card and lay this down. Try not to rock it. There we go. I just love that it's being there. It's right there. And then I'm going to take this little one. I love this one. I don't know if you can see it right now or not, but it's cupcakes and macaroons and just lovely things that you would need for a tea party. And since I'm going to be coloring these, I'm going to use my Memento ink. Memento ink is the ink that I use when I'm doing any kind of thing with alcohol inks or watercolor or anything like that. I'm going to use my Memento ink. And I also get that from May Made It. In case you hadn't figured it out, I have a couple of stores online that I shop at when I shop. Been kind of on a spending freeze lately, but I did get a little haul from Gareth. I pretty much exclusively shop from Created Home with G, MayMayMadeIt.com, ScrapbookingWithMe.com, and when I want laces and stuff, I usually get them from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. But she is not always open. Like, she takes an extended summer vacation, so she's gone at the end of this month. So if you need laces and stuff like that, appliques, you might want to try to get those before she goes on vacation. Alright, I got a little ink right there on my stamp block, and I don't want to transfer that onto my card because that would not be good. So I'm just going to go down here to the corner of this, and I'm just going to stamp that on the very corner. Isn't that cute? I think that is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to wipe my stamps off a little bit here. I love this stamp set that I got from Gareth, though. It stamps really nice. It's just real stamping from the first time. You know, sometimes new stamps you kind of have to prime. But I didn't have to prime this one, so I was really happy with it. Okay, so that's what we have so far on this one. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to grab this. We are actually going to glue this in. Better put my ink up there. I'll be wearing it because y'all know what happened. You're looking for tea stamps? Go to Created Home with G. You know, these are adorable. Okay, did you let me? This is this one right here. It says, a cup of tea warms like a good friend. And then it has these beautiful teacups on it, which we're going to be using on the card today. And then this one is called Cuppa Cuppa, I think. I can't remember, but it was on my thing. Get this paper off here. And this can be coffee or tea. So it's got coffee and tea sayings on it. And both of those are Created Home with G, and they're not expensive at all. I mean, these were on sale. I got them for $1. And this was like $3.99, I think. And that was in US dollars. So, he doesn't have a sale right now that I know of, but he has really good prices, even with shipping. So I'm going to be using, this stamp here. And I'm going to line it up on my grid here so that I know it's straight. And this is one that says a cup of tea, something like that. A cup of tea warms like that of a good friend. But anyway, and I'm going to use my Versified ink again because it is a sentiment. Now, you know, if you only have one ink, you don't worry about it. I'm just using what I have. And on this one, I decided to go with the pink and the white background. The other sample card I'll show you in a few minutes. I did pink as the background in white, but it doesn't really matter. And I forgot I'm going to take this down first. I'm using Crafter's Tape by AdTech, and I got a whole big pack of this stuff from Tuesday mornings last year when I still could shop. But as you know, starting January the 1st, I have decided that I will no longer be going to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or Tuesday morning. Okay, I tried to send it up the best I could just to make sure I had, you know, the proper amount of length before all of it. Because what this is going to be doing is, it's going to go here like this, and this is going in the middle. And so I want the 2 points to be on the edge of the pink before it hits the white. So I'm going to stamp this, hopefully in the middle. Whoops, we're going to wipe that ink off though. Hopefully in the middle of those 2 points, I'm going to stamp that. There we go. Wipe my stamp off. I'm trying to get better about cleaning my stamps when I use them right away, because instead of letting them sit. Okay. Then I'm going to use this little pen right here. It says the Bray Reese Fine Liner pen, and this one is crimson. These were, actually I got a set of these from Angie and Andrew Burkholder, who is Rags, Tags, and Confections. They gifted those to me. I guess they picked them up for me on one of their shopping sprees when they came down here. All I'm going to do, I haven't done stitching in a long time. I'm just going to put some stitches on the outside border and the inside border. $4.98 or $5.98. I'll have to check into that. Like I said, I'm trying to use everything from my stash. And when I was trying to think of a card this week, I wanted something that I could create without having to use, like, and I do have some, but you know, decorative paper or something like that. I've had people ask me, how do I make a pretty card, and I don't have anything but cardstock, or I just have markers or stamps, but I only have plain paper. So I just wanted to show how you could make a nice little card using just cardstock and stamps and markers or pencils or anything like that, because you don't have to have fancy DSP or designer paper. You don't have to have that to create. All you have to have is your imagination. And see, that just adds that little bit. I tell you what, Tracy Phillip, who is Gift Basket Appeal, if you haven't gone to check her channel out, you should go check her channel out. She got me hooked on stitching. Her and May both. They both like to do it. I haven't done stitching on cards and stuff in a long time. Alright, you guys are quiet. If you know how to share, you can share this live and maybe get some more people in here. Have any of y'all seen my little kid at Crafting with the Kiddo videos? Oh my gosh, y'all, they are so cute. They are so proud of themselves when they craft. Oh, you're watching me? They're so proud of themselves when they have made, we don't need this many, but I don't have the heart to make them stop doing it. But they have made 80 flowers. And they are so cute. When I get this done, put together, I'll show them to you. Y'all, they are really cute. So, we're going to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to put my card base on. Now, this is the back of the card here. And I was debating on whether I wanted to. I think I'm going to use wet glue on this so I can have a minute or two. And, of course, I'm using my art glitter glue. And if you haven't never seen art glitter glue, it's not glitter glue. It is just, it's named that. I don't know. Oh, I hope the kiddos didn't leave this sitting out too long. But, I love my art glitter glue. And if I don't get it to come out, I'll be using my AdTech. Well, you run the risk of letting things get clogged up when you let kids use it. But you know what? They have to learn too. So we'll have to have a talk about leaving the lid off the glue. Okay. So all you want to do is open this up, and you want to put the card base in the middle, but you want to put it right up against the fold line. And just fold it over and catch it like that. Okay. So your base is down. And then I'm going to glue this down. And like I said, these 2 points right here are going to be on the edge of the paper. So I don't want to get glue on this side of the little middle part. To make sure I'm gluing the right side down. Okay. So I'm just going to line that up with the edge of the paper so I can make sure that's straight. Oops. Before I do that, let me take that off. I'm going to put some lace on here. See, I did that on my last card and I wound up using something else. I'm going to put some of this lace on here that I got from the Dollar Tree because I just think it's so cute. And since it's a tea, it reminds me of a doily. And I just thought it would be appropriate for a little tea card. So I'm just going to take my crafter's tape and run a strip down there. And then run the ribbon over that. Trying to get it straight though, that would help. Where's the scissors? Well, there we are. Well, here's a pair anyway. They're not my scissors, but there's a pair. They'll work. Now, if you're worried about your lace fraying, I'm going to cut that off a little bit more when I get better scissors, because these are supposed to cut anything, but you know. Now I'm going to stick this down. So it looks like that. So we're not going to leave this blank. But, okay, so now I want to stamp my little teacups on the inside. Just line that up. Now you want to make sure that your teacup is underneath here. So you're going to open this up. I'm going to place the stamp down. Now I know this is not a MISTI, and it would probably be easier using a MISTI, but, okay. And then I'm just going to pick that up. Get my Memento ink out. I don't know why this thing is so... My camera angle's weird. Just making sure I get this nice and inked up. Alright. Now, I'm going to try to put this down. There we go. Little T in the middle. And then this is covered up when you close the card up. So we're going to open that up. And I'm going to color that. I'm going to color these. But that is the premises of the card. I think it's really cute. And y'all want to see me decorate, I can continue decorating, or would you rather see samples of one I've already decorated, or do you want to decorate this one? Talk to me. Oh. I'm going to go put some little stitch lines on here. Decorate it, okay. Everybody's so quiet. I know you're watching me, but come on. Talk to me. I should have asked, but I might be going just a little bit much with the stitch lines, but I like it. This is cream colored cardstock, and you know, I'm showing how you can decorate a just plain card. We're almost finished. I'll show you the other ones I made in a minute. Okay. So I got that. I'm not sure if I think I'm going to do the stitching on the inside. Now, don't be alarmed when I do this, but you know the stamps that you can get that look like swatches, you know, that you can just stamp down a swatch of color? Well, I thought about this one. I've done each one of them just a little bit different, but I thought about this one, and I think what I'm doing here is I'm going to take my pencil and I am just running through it like a swatch. And if I don't like it, then I don't have to give it away, but and I'm just going to carry the color on down. Like that. So you don't have to color if you don't want to. I mean, I'm just doing this like one of those little swatch stamps. Just putting some color on it. Then I can go back in and maybe color some of the leaves on it. Put some extra color on it. Just give it a little extra color. Like or not like? And on this one, I'm just going to color them in. Like. Well, I know there's like 7 or 8 of y'all on here, but Jackie's the only one talking to me. Make some frosting. This is a peachy color. These are actually watercolor pencils, but I like the way they color, so I'm just using them for regular. But you can use your aqua pen on these and actually watercolor with them, which I've done a few times. These are macaroons. They're my favorite things. Oh, you were listening to him. Well, you be careful driving. I did that one time, though. I was trying to watch Angie, and I was driving home, and on her live that she has on Saturdays, and yeah, it was fun. Of course, she carried me through a grocery store one time. Okay. I'm going to color my macaroons. I love this little stamp set. It's got some nice shading in it. Down here. Color my macaroons. And then I'm going to get a dark blue and make these blueberries on top here. Leave a little white dot there just to give it some shadows. And we're going to have them yellow, so we're going to give them some lemon frosting and blueberries. Blueberry and lemon frosting is good together. I'm going to have to do a cake and icing and stuff for keto living 1 week. And then I'm just going to draw, kind of shade in a little table here, so it doesn't look like it's hanging in the air somewhere. Give it somewhere to go. Okay. Like, what y'all think? I think that's cute. Alright, so then I think I'm going to take some of these little pearls and maybe a big, no, I don't want a big one. Put some in the corner here and the little, well, I need my pokey doll. Susan, you might have to close it all the way out and then shut everything down and then come back on, because mine does that sometimes. Okay. I don't know. It does say that sometimes mine's popping up. It says I have a bad connection too. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you to do. They say it's because of overcrowdedness on the internet. Who knows? But I'm fighting with this little pearl thingy here. There we go. Okay. So, there's my card. And here's a couple other ones that I did. I did this one, and I had this lace on here, but I actually colored the teacups, and then I colored the inside of this. So I did that one. That one looks very similar to this one. This one, I forgot to put the lace on it before I put this on there, so I got some pink and white ribbon here and did that. And I left those, I haven't colored it yet. I left it black and white. I haven't decided if I wanted to leave it black and white. So, anyway, yep. So I kind of left that one blank. I might go back and color it. But those are the 3 cards I did today in preparation of trying to make my video that I never could get filmed. So let me, I wanted to show you. Want my kids. Yeah, and YouTube is kind of acts funny sometimes. I might actually put a flower on one of these. One of my little girls was asking me, she said, will you use one of my flowers? Look at that. Isn't that cute? I might use the flower on these. Oh, see if I can find another pink one. No, not that one. Oh, man. I'm telling you what, when I taught these kids how to make these flowers, they just went nuts. Now, I think one will be enough if I use it. What do you think about that with a flower? Should I put a flower on this one? I think that's kind of cute there. Upper left. My left or your left? Right here? Susan, did you talk about it like that? Because when you open it up, you're going to have your teacups there. Right here. Yeah, oh, that came out of my... Okay. Alright. I gotta see if I can get this glue to come out. I don't know why it stopped up for. I think the kids left the lid off of it too long. Come on, I need some more snail snot. Alright. No, this is the one I was going to put it on. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So we have that one. We have this one. And then we have this one. So, I'm going to be doing those. Let me show you right quick. These are what my children have been doing. The kids that I'm keeping. This is what they've done. They have made 80 flowers. And they've made all kinds. One of them was trying to make like a rose or a tulip. They came up with this. You know, the thing about being a kid is they're not afraid to try different things. They're just not afraid. That's true, Susan. They do start from the left to the right. But they just went nuts. Now, one of the little girls found my Wink Costello pen before she left today. And she decided that we should go back and put Wink Costello on some of these. She's the 9-year-old. Look at that. And so, but they just made bunches and bunches of flowers. Make flowers. Listen, these are really easy flowers to make. They're just punches. And we just layered them and pinched the edges of them. This one right here is actually a daisy flower. And then I have a little tiny flower punch that punches out inserts of this. And all I did was went in the middle of the daisy with the punch and punched out the middle of the daisy to create that right there. I have been helping some of the little ones to do the punches and stuff. They like to make these little teeny tiny flowers. And last year I got this case of flat back pearls. Tracy Phillips told me about it, and it was on eBay. And no, it wasn't. It was on Amazon. And you got like over 1,000 flatback pearls for, I don't know, I paid $8, I think, or something like that. But, so I had all these things, and I've used them from time to time. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, I have all their issues. Well, two of the kids on my YouTube channel are, they're like my grandchildren, you know. And the other one, yeah, I got permission to do it. I would never do it without permission. That's why it took me so long to get Crafting with the Kiddos started, because I had to get permission from one of them's family. Oh yeah, I knew better than that. Yep, I had to get permission, and my little guy, he is so funny. You can tell that he watches YouTube videos, because he's always saying, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and he's just too funny. But yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna close your eyes for a minute. I'm moving you. Thought I would talk to you now. Yay. Wanted to see you. Well, I'm just real tickled with these cards. I think they came out really cute. I like the flower. I may have to go back and put some more flowers on the rest of them. Little tiny ones. Maybe. So, now those are cute. 3 more cards from a stack. Hi, Lori. How are you? I was making cards. I used one of my children's flowers on this one. This is what it looks like on the outside. Then you open it up, and it has that, and then the inside. I haven't colored this one. Oh, no. And then this is one that I made and colored the little teacups in the inside of the card. And then this is one I did with the pink. I reversed it. And then I did this coloring as a swatch, like the stamps with the swatch of color you put on there. And open it up, and I colored those. I was just showing them what the kiddos have been doing, Lori. I know this would be right up your alley. They have absolutely loved making flowers. And so today they counted, and they have made 80 flowers. They are so proud of their flowers too. So Monday they want me to teach them how to make roses. I'm not even sure how to make roses, but I'm going to do it, you know. I make them out of material, out of fabric. Aw, thank you, Lori. I know how to make roses out of fabric, but aren't these just so cute, though? They are so adorable. Look at this. She had to put her greenery on the back. It's just so adorable. So, hello, Sherry. How are you? Hi, Diane. How are you? I just did my Thursday night card live because I couldn't get a break between the kiddos to film it today. Well, actually, I filmed it 3 times. And then 3 times a kid screamed or something like that. They're supposed to be at nap time. Yeah. So. Diane, I want to get one of your stamp sets. You know, I'm a coffee fanatic. But this is what I've been doing. The card that I made. It's like a double layer card. So, and I just stuck one of these flowers on. My kids will be thrilled that I used one of their flowers. I was telling them how, I know I love these stamps too. Those are from Gareth's store, Created Home with G. But I'm a coffee fanatic. I love my coffee. And so I know Diane has her first stamp set out. And it's called, Diane, what's the name of the stamp set? I know it's coffee something. Oh yeah, you know what? Gareth's prices are so reasonable, and he has a low new shipping thing for the U.S. because so many of us buy from him. And so, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. And so, it's really cheaper buying from him, even with shipping. So, but anyway, Miss Diane has a new stamp set. That her first stamp set that came out has to do with coffee. And I don't know where she is. Where can you see the stamp for coffee? I know she put out a video today. She did. The other one that I have that I bought from Gareth looks like, let me get a piece of paper to put behind it. Looks like this. You'll have to go and watch my video. It's got the little bunny in the coffee cup, or it could be a teacup. And then look at this one. It looks like he's crawling inside of it. And it says, the little sentiment that would be perfect with that would go, where is the coffee? And it's got the little bunny crawling inside the cup. And it says, a cup of thanks. Thanks a latte. You have poured your sweetness into my life. You're terrific. Thank you for being my friend. And the other one that I got is this one right here. That one. But I know Diane has a stamp set, and I think she disappeared. I was going to, still, go over to Dottie Die's Crafty Corner, and she has a video out of her new stamp set, her very first stamp set. So, I want to be able to support her. You're not much of a coffee drinker? Yes, Diane, you too, Dottie Die. Dottie Die's Crafty Corner. And the other one is, what I like about these, you could use it for coffee or tea. These look like teacups, though, with the little roses and stuff on them. And, yes, go see. You know, we have to support each other. Because, I told some of you newer to my channel, don't know. And, but January 1st, I have decided, at that time, I didn't know it, that I would be losing my job because the little lady that I, took care of passed away. And, so I didn't know what I was going to be doing. But anyway, in January, I decided that I wasn't going to be shopping at the big box stores anymore. So I wasn't going to be shopping at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Tuesday morning, Target, Dollar Spa. I mean, I just, I decided that I wanted to support crafters who had stores and my friends, And so I was exclusively buying online. But then I lost my source of income and I couldn't do it. And so, except for the Dollar Tree, which I am sponsored by my local Dollar Tree. I will, Lori, when this goes up live, for replay, I'll put all the links below in the description box. It is extremely hard to do, Cherry. Extremely hard. So, but it's like, it's forced me to use my stash. It's forced me to use what I already have. And I have a lot of stuff. I've been trying to put together a craft room for a year and I still haven't got it all together yet. But, it's because I got a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff I don't even really use. And so I've been weeding through it. And, so Yeah, I mean, it's been really hard, especially when I see those wonderful paper pads at Michael's or, you know, something like that. But I learned that I can live without a lot of the stuff. And a lot of people ask me, you know, how can they make pretty stuff without having all that pretty paper? That's what I'm doing, you know, but I think that's a lovely card. And it's nothing but a stamp, cardstock, colored pencils, and a homemade flower. There's not one piece of designer paper on this. I mean, there's no designer paper on this. It's just a stamp and cardstock and a little bit of Dollar Tree lace. You know? So, you can definitely create stuff without having designer paper and all the latest things, you know, and I've just learned to shop my own stash. Like I said, I do get things from Dollar Tree because I am sponsored by my local Dollar Tree. And the manager's there, not the Dollar Tree Corporation. Although they really should sponsor me. So, and my sweet friend Lori Seabrook, who is on here, she also has a little store. It's called Keepsakes by Les, L-E-S. And she has some really cool stuff in there. Well, I should have asked you, have you opened the store back up yet? Because Miss Lori's been on hiatus for about a month. She went on a month-long vacation. Jealous. So, I have done some designing for her. It's been several videos back. It was around January and February. So look up those videos and see what she has in her shop. But she has some lovely little things, and she had some little doll clothespin clip things that were to die for. They were so cute. And so, yeah, I mean, I just think it's better to shop. If I'm going to shop from friends so I can support them. Because, you know, little stores have a hard time versus these big box stores and stuff. And, you know, and so I support my friends. And so far, it's been hard, like I said, when Michael's has those big sales. But then another crafter that I watch quite a lot is Lolly Palooza, who is Lolly. Or her YouTube channel is Lolly Palooza. But she had a video out a couple of days ago. It's called Shopping with a Purpose. And, you know, that's kind of what I've been doing. It just made sense because, you know, Michael's gives you these wonderful coupons. Sometimes you get a 50 or a 60% off coupon. Okay, what happened was, I will do that too, Lori. What happened was, every time I'd go into Michael's with a 50 or 60% coupon, I would go in there, I would buy something just because I had a coupon, and whether I really needed it or not. And then I'd shop around the other little aisles because I had to see what new they had. And I'd walk out there with $50 or $60 when I only meant to spend 10 or 15. So I know I love to shop. I do. I love to shop. But I've also realized that I have limitations too. And I can't break myself from doing something that I love, because then doing something I love will stress me out because, you know, I'm not going to pay my bills. No, I'm not going to not craft to pay my bills, in other words. So, anyway, I'm still working on trying to get a shop up, but I'm going to tell you what, I am so busy. Now, my new little thing with the kiddos and stuff, so I still have things. I still have a D-stash online that nobody bought anything, but so yeah, me too. Like I said, Jackie, I just yeah. Yep. Well, if you can get Sizzix plates for $10, that is really a good deal. Yeah, mine sounds like it's about to crack too. I don't know what I'm going to do if it cracks because, you know, we'll see. But, hopefully it'll hold out for a little while longer. So, well, see, there you go, $5. Hey. I wouldn't mind going to AC Moore. I liked AC Moore, but we don't have one where I live at. I mean, we have one, but it's like an hour, almost an hour or so away from me. And I'm not going to drive that far just to go to AC Moore. I will drive a couple hours to go to a Dollar Tree, though. It's bad, isn't it? There is a world's largest Dollar Tree in Burlington, North Carolina that I have been dying to go to. So I want to go to that Dollar Tree so bad. But, you know, everywhere I go, I always hit up the Dollar Tree. Oh, while I'm on here, I want to show y'all something. Okay, if you watched my Dollar Tree haul the other day, you know that I picked up Kiss nails, right? Because I keep hearing everybody talk about Kiss nails, Kiss nails. My nails don't grow. All right. I missed 99-cent store from California. All right, these nails, I don't see what the appeal is. These nails are the worst nails I've ever had in my life. I'm not kidding you. Look how soft they are. Now, I don't know if they're designed like that. I put these on. I only wore them one day. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Look at that. Look what it did. It bent. Can you believe that? See if I can put my hand up, see if it'll focus. These nails are terrible. I mean, they just bent all the pieces. They broke. I mean, if I want to have chipped nails and peeling nails or cracked nails, I'll just have my own fingernails. I mean, thank goodness I didn't pay more than $1 for them. But they're awful. The plastic is thin and flimsy. Now, I had another pack that I bought that were they're darker pink or whatever. I'm going to open them up and I'm going to try them. But I might do them online for y'all to see. I did not like them at all. So, if they're all like that and just flimsy that you can just press down on them, like, I mean, look. You can just barely touch it and it bends on you and they crack and split. I should have known something when the directions said, if nail cracks or splits, you can put glue on it. Give me a break. So anyway, and these cost, you know, several dollars at Walmart or something like that. So I'm glad I got them for $1, but I won't be buying them again. I will try them on again. I mean, I'll give anything a second shot. I will try them on again with the other set that I have. And if they're just as flimsy, maybe this was a bad batch. But if they're just as flimsy, yeah, I'll never buy them again. That was a waste of a couple of dollars to me for right now. Anyway, okay, that's enough. I'll get off my rant now. But I know it's only $1, but you know what? $1 is $1. I could have bought something else craft-wise at the Dollar Tree instead of nails that didn't work. It might just be me, but I can't wear them. I use my hands way too much to have something flimsy on the very end of it. Okay, I'll quit ranting. Y'all can say something now. Oh. Okay. Well, if nobody else is going to say anything. Oh, you're back. Well, you missed my rant, Michelle. You have to go back and watch my rant on the Kiss nails. Oh, you cut up a bed skirt to try to do fabric flowers for Friday? Oh, that'll be cool. How did that go? Aw. I'll have to, fabric does not hate you. See, it took me a long time to learn to do fabric flowers, but I could do, paper flowers, but I could do fabric flowers. So what did you tell me? You can do it, Donna. I have faith in you. Well, I have faith in you, Lori. You can do it. But you do have to have the right kind of fabric sometimes. But you know what? The easiest fabric flower is to cut little circles of fabric, okay? And just, and then I do, what do you call it? Just like a running stitch. Pull them a little bit to make like a little rosette out of them. And then just stack them. And then I put a little button in the middle of it. And here, wait a minute. Hang on. Hold out. I'll show you. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. This is what I'm talking about, like this. These are just layers of fabric. There you go. This is just a piece of fabric. And all I did, you just stitch it like this. You see the stitching on the back of it? And then the top layer is the same. You just gather all the fabric and you just stitch it down. And then with a button on it. And then this, this not even sewn. As a matter of fact, I got to redo it. Okay, this is a piece of satin. And it was a piece of satin trim. You can see where it's stitched. And all you do is just wind it up into a bowl. It kind of reminds me like whipped cream or icing. You just kind of roll it around like that. You just attach it to the back of the thing, and you can tell I did it with hot glue. I will do a tutorial on this one. It's just hot glue stuck down to a piece of felt. I need to find me some more felt pieces like this. I had gotten a bunch last year from Natasha, but I think I used them all. But you can see where it ended right there. That's where it stopped. And I always make sure I stop it on the back side so that, you know, it doesn't show on the front side. And you just tuck it down the middle like that. Walmart, yeah, I need to get some. You're talking about Debbie's challenge? I think she said it could be paper too. I think she said it could be paper also. But we'll work on it. We'll get through the fabric flowers. So I was going to send her one like this, but these are too big. She wants medium or small ones, and I think that's too big for her. And I think that one is too, so I'll have to make some small ones. Push out of your comfort zone, yep. Yeah, my Dollar Tree has not had felt in a long time. We have all kinds of new stuff, but no felt. So, and I want to find some, I want to find some, what am I trying to say? Foam sheets big enough to make a tea cover out of. I saw Lolly make one. I'm telling you, she's a big inspiration for me too. She helps me. I make a lot of stuff from her. And she's making these new little thing called passbooks, and I'll show them to you. Yes, you can. That's exactly how you do it. You take a piece of lace, you do a little running stitch, and you gather it. Or you can just take, look, Dollar Tree trim. This is not going to make a very big flower, but I mean a very big thing. Alright, I'm going to put y'all down for a second. Can you see? You just take, you're just doing like a gather like this. Like you would when you do a rosette. You just have to hold on to it. And you just keep gathering it. Like that. I didn't let go of it again, but my hands are tired by the end of the day. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Putting y'all down. Anyway, you just kind of gather it like this. And I usually use felt, or I have used paper even. Anyway, you gather it until you make your round circle, and then you glue it, and then you cut it off, and then you stack another one on top. Or Lori, you know, you could use some doilies too to make a little flower with a button in the middle. Alright, I'm going to lift y'all up again. Ta-da! See, I couldn't make crochet flowers either. I'm not a very good crocheter, but I have to show you something, Lori. Okay, so this is my first one. It was not that great, okay? I don't know what I did to it. This was my second one. It was much better. Hi, Margie. That's my second one. And then this is the tiny one. But even though this thing is kind of sloppy, the first one I made, I'm going to tuck all those strings in. But you know what? I'm going to stack them like this. Just kind of imagine when I get all the strings out of the way. I'm going to stack them up like this. And that's going to make a pretty flower. And Lori, guess what? Yarn is partly fabric, okay? You can make some lovely crochet flowers. So, Lori makes beautiful crochet flowers. Thank you, Margie. I just, so what we did was today, what I was doing today was I made some cards for everybody that came in late. I did the card live. We can catch it on the replay, but I'll go ahead and show them to you. So I decided to do one of these double cards. So I did that, and then I have the inside, and then this right here. I didn't color this one yet, but I just put a little handmade paper flower that either the 9-year-old, the 3-year-old, or the 5-year-old made. I'm not sure which one. And then I did one with regular lace like this, and I colored the teacups and these. And then I did one tonight with, had the pink on the middle and the white on the cream on the outside. And then I did the color swatch instead of coloring individual, I just did a pink color swatch over it and then colored on the inside. So that's what I did tonight. Yep, y'all had to check her out. Margie's still in here. Margie makes some beautiful cards. She's a good one to look at for cards too. And of course, May. And then Margie, I was just showing them how I made my fabric flowers. The shabby fabric flowers like this. And then the little rolled satin flowers like that. Oh, Lori, you know, Lori always tells me, oh, you do beautiful work, blah, blah, blah. If I say I don't like something, and then she goes, puts herself down. But aren't we always the worst, our own worst critics? I think we are. We're always our own worst critics. But I know this first flower I made doesn't look that great. So, yeah. But, you know, if I take this first one and I layer the one that really came out good, and then I layer the cute little tiny one on top, tuck all the strings, see if I can tuck all the strings in, and I just put a big old pearl or something in the middle of it, I think that'll make a cute flower. Oh, you guys are all awesome. You know what? The crafting community is one community. I mean, you know, you have a few bad apples in every bunch, but the crafting community as a whole, we really do support each other, and I love that. It doesn't matter where we come from, our background, or anything like that. We just all take care of each other, and, you know. Oh, girl, I have too. Y'all, okay, making these, I threw away 3 of these cards before I even got started. And you know why? And I almost threw this one away tonight because it seems like no matter what I do, I smudged a little piece of black ink on there. And I just... When is Tennessee, Margie? I haven't even been able to, you know, with the new thing of keeping the kids and stuff, I don't get to hardly watch anything until I lay down in bed at night. And usually I'm trying to catch up on YouTube videos. I need to get back on Facebook and try to catch up on there too. So when is Tennessee? I might. Is it May Con, or is it this Pigeon Forge one? I wish he had one closer to me. Excuse me. Oh, wow. When's it going to be opened up to start signing up for classes? See, I just need to get on there and watch and look. But... Oh, when I just went to Pigeon Forge last year, okay. Well, hanging out with Margie was a hoot anyway. We had fun that day. But, I mean, the classes were phenomenal, and I had such a good time. I'm hoping I'll be able to afford it, but I don't know. We'll see. Y'all go buy my D-stashes so I can go craft. I'm kidding. Anyway, all right, you guys. I have been on here for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I am well past my limit because I know you guys you have lives and you have things to do, and I don't want to be one of those people that keeps you on here for hours on end. So anyway, I'm going to say good night. I'm so happy you checked YouTube before laying down, too. I'm still waiting for that ringy-dingy-dingy from you, Lori. Bye, Margie. I'm waiting on a ringy-dingy-dingy for you, too. I got to catch up. Good night, Jackie. I love you all so much, and thank you so much for supporting me and being here for me. I really appreciate it. I know, girl. You got to get unjet lagged. Okay. I'll see all of you later. Yes, right. Remember, thumbs up and share. I know, and I always support you too, girl. I try to support everybody, but especially those who support me. But, you know. All right, bye, you all, and I love you, and y'all take care, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for my daily devotion, and sometime tomorrow with keto living. It's going to be late. It's just going to be late. That's all I can say. All right, bye.